I know what darkness looks like. I know what it feels like to be alone with no motivation, no drive, no passion. And what has to come out of your fucking soul in the darkest of times. But if you are able to get up every morning, have no passion, no drive, no motivation, and still get up with that kind of fire, you will be successful in life. I guarantee you that.
The darkest place someone can be is standing still. The darkest place someone can be is when they are alive, but they are not living. The darkest place someone can be is when they are no longer making progress.
Everyone talks about the destination, but very few people talk about the journey. That's where the iron is forged. In the monotony of doing the right thing day in and day out, your part of the deal is to keep showing up for yourself, to stick around and see what happens when you really go all in. Don't just settle for mediocrity. Just hold up your end of the bargain and watch how life will turn in your favor.
You can't avoid the peaks and valleys in life. They say you can't avoid the peaks and valleys in life. Life will always have the ups and downs, so make peace with it. How hard?
We're going to go ahead and get started. Good evening. Good evening. So I've been seeing a lot in the news saying how the market, Trump been in the news lately saying how the market is going to soar. That's why you see me going through these pairs just now. And kind of looking at it where the market is, like on the weekly, gold is under the, opened up under the monthly mark. I'm gonna just go through the pairs real quick and just like kind of show y'all before we mark it up. So it opened up under the mid-month and it made a new low. US 30 opened up with a bearish doji. Nas opened up lower than anticipated, and he was saying that oil prices is supposed to drop, but it looks oil also looks like it's going back up. The price of oil look like it's going back up. So that thing is a saying when you're talking about the market that says buy the rumor and sell the news. Sell the news. Like they saying the market is gonna soar, but the market is really anticipated to fucking drop. Just based off of where it's at right now. Bitcoin pulled back is pulling back too. So that saying, buy the rumor, sell the news. The news of it's gonna soar, sell it. They gonna buy it at where it's supposed to be bought at. Then gold made a new low, a new monthly low. So the new monthly low for gold is 4480.43. So we got the monthly high, 4473.58. We got the monthly low, 4480.43. Yeah. Don't look right. The low is 44, but the high is 44.7358. The low is 44.8043. Giving a new mid-month level of resistance at 46, 46.27.01. So we got the weekly low and a monthly low the same. It's probably gonna break sometime this week. We got the monthly high. I mean the weekly high. The weekly high for gold is 46.52.83. Weekly high 46.52.83. 44.80.43 is the weekly and monthly low. The midweek is 45.66.63. And just based off of how gold opened up and the trend for gold, the trend for gold has been on a 1, 2, 3, 4. It's been selling out of this daily order block here. For the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. So we got a 5-day trend. It's under the daily, it's under the weekly level of resistance. And it's under the month where it opened up. Gold is likely going to be selling this week. And it's likely going to break that low where it's at. Here's some levels that gold can be falling to. A daily order block there. Another one here. These are just levels that it can sell to. Because these are all daily order blocks. But gold is definitely going to drop. How the weekly opened up under that monthly. When we see it open up under that, when we see it break below that mid-month, that is a strong level of resistance. And when it does that, it dumps. Gonna move over to US 30. Weekly low for US 30, 49, 127.1. Weekly high, 49, 472.7. We got the high at 49, 472.7. The weekly low, 49, 127.1. The midweek level of resistance for US 30 is 49, 298.1. US 30 made an entry pattern on a daily open, and it's also in a daily order block here that it was actually consolidating at for a minute. So we can also anticipate US 30 to drop. It's under the midweek. You got it, a doji followed by a flat, which is an entry pattern on a daily chart for US 30. Anticipate to see some sales happening on US 30. Hold on 1 second. Gonna move over to Nas. Nas opened up lower on the weekly. The weekly high for Nas is 29,209.34. The weekly low, 28,370.98. The high, 29,290.34. The low, 28,370.98. Given a midweek level of support at 28,790.16. Also look like Nas is changing direction. Confirmed sell for Nas, though, would be a break below this level of support. We got an entry pattern with a doji followed by a flat on the daily. And it's showing a 4-hour trend, a 4-hour sell trend here. But a clear break, it rejected this area before. So a clear break would be below that level of support. We want it to break below this. Don't prematurely enter and try to catch the sell out of fear of missing out. Because this is where it rejected before. When it break below here, it's going to break to the low. But you want to see it reject below this. Like that would be where you want to enter at, right around there. Right around there would be an entry spot. On the break below that. When during New York session. But we got entry pattern on the 4-hour. We got it forming an entry pattern here. A doji followed by a flat. This is an indication of a change of direction. So we can anticipate sell, but you don't want to enter that sell too soon. So I anticipate this thing to dump towards the low this week. But the clear pattern, like if you wanted to hold it, would be the break below this. The level of support, that midweek level of support. And Bitcoin broke below the mid-month, which means we might have a retest. A pullback on Bitcoin. It's below the mid-month area. Weekly high for Bitcoin is 78,918.22. Weekly low 76,698. So we got the high 78,918.22. We got the low 76,698. Giving a midweek level of resistance at 77,808.11. We got it under the mid-month, under the midweek. Bitcoin is gonna sell. Probably anticipate a sell down to into 75,000. 75,000. It's gonna break that low. It's coming out of a daily order block. Been selling On it, we have a sell trend for Bitcoin for the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. Likely gonna break that weekly low sometime this week. But the way it rejected off of this mid-month, you see this is a strong level of resistance here. And it rejected off of there. Once it broke below this yesterday, we know that it's gonna sell. This is a strong level of resistance for gold, for Bitcoin. So once it breaks below there, you can get in Bitcoin for a sell. Like to enter in Bitcoin during London. Around here is where you're looking for your entry for a sell, anticipating it to come into this 4-hour order block. Into here. It's at 77 now. It's definitely gonna come into that 75 area. That's a daily 4-hour order in a 4-hour area. Yeah, it's gonna come into here. That's where it previously bought from. Order, yeah, that's where it's coming into here. So just to recap, you got a sell for Bitcoin, a sell for gold. Best times to enter in gold is in London session. You're entering in gold during New York, you are entering in late. Area for entry for gold. US 30 also selling. Nas is also selling. You see it pull it back up. That's why I said don't try to rush and get in prior to New York session. But you definitely can anticipate the sell. The pattern we got, the entry pattern here we got on the daily. Same thing for US 30. They follow each other. The indices follow each other. So we definitely can anticipate a sell on US 30. We can anticipate a sell on Nas, on gold, and on Bitcoin. Any questions? Okay. And one more thing, y'all. I still got that bot going. The bot was profitable last week. Okay. What you see me, what I'm running a bot on is I'm running a bot on a demo, and I'm copying those trades are being copied over to a live account. So when it's profitable on a bot, it's profitable inside the live account. So when you see it profitable on the bot, it's profitable in a live account because I have a copier. Now, if you want to get in on this bot, right now we are in testing stages on gold and US 30. Have not ran it on Nas yet, and I have not ran it on Bitcoin yet. Right now, I wanted to just run on 2 pairs while I collect data for it before I put it on anything else. But right now, it's been performing well, and using proper risk management on gold and US 30. It takes the trades automatically, so you do not have to worry about hopping up during London and getting into the trade because it trades from London into New York. Okay. But the bot was profitable last week. It was profitable the week before that. Okay, so right now I'm continuously gonna run it for probably like the next 2 weeks before I run it on anything else. So if you want access to the copier, I still got spots left on a copier. Hit me up after the call. I can put you on the copier. Just hit me up after this call. Over and out, y'all. Let's get this money.
Let's get this money.